I don't know how many of you have done your career design properly, because normally what happens is when you complete your academic studies and when you want to go abroad, all of a sudden you take a decision, I want to go abroad. This is what happens every time. And in 2022, almost 750,000 people, especially from a country like India, gone abroad for studies. And their main purpose is not studies. Their main purpose is to get migrated. And 2003, it became, I have the statistics from India only, other countries I don't know. This 750,000 became 1.3 million. And 2024, it is expected to be 1.8 million. So don't think that just because of the foreign academic system is so brilliant, so good, people are migrating. The purpose is to get out of the country and settle in a Western culture. That is the very purpose. Don't think that these academic institutes where these children are going, it is the right place for their career. They just take that opportunity to get migrated. That is the easiest way. But my question is it the way we should do it? Why we have come to this field is after seeing the most unprofessional, unethical system happening in this field. It's just a money-grabbing process by everyone. Because what I believe is the entire academic primary objective is not to make sure the child's future is secured. I am a victim of that one. That's why I'm telling you. Because I sent one of my daughters, both the daughters I sent to the best schools in UAE and the best universities in UK, and spent more than $1 million for their studies also. But after completing 5 years masters also, one of the daughters said, this is not my career. Because her career design was an utter failure. Who is responsible? Even, okay, I take the responsibility, but I was trusting the academic system. The teachers are good, they will do it. After completing the masters, she came back. She did not settle there. She came back. She completely changed the field and started a new career without any mentor. By herself, after identifying the passion, talent, she redesigned. This should not happen to you. Because time is money. Your most precious time, if you don't do the career design properly, this will happen. Migrating is not a crime. But that migration also should be in a professional way, in a properly designed way. Because your destiny is decided by your karma. And your karma can be designed. What do you have to do tomorrow? You can design today actually. So if your future, you can design it in a sheet of paper. You can surely execute it. That means your destiny can be designed. Your career can be designed. Only thing is, you should have the mindset. But unfortunately, by the time you take a decision, you are all not adults actually. So who is responsible? Culprits are the parents, including me. I did a mistake. If you ask me, the biggest mistake I did in my career is I did not do a proper career design for my children. Without understanding their talent, passion, I sent them for something, wasted their time. See, my daughter spent 50,000 hours in the academics and decided that is not her path. So it should not happen to you. It is not too late for you. How many of you already looking for the migration immediately? Can you just raise the hand? This year, anyone? If you have at least 1 year in front of you, you have time. It is not too late. So you should do it. First of all, you should understand, when you go to any country abroad, you are like a brand ambassador for your country. The way you behave there, that's the way the people over there look into entire nationalities. Once I was in UK, I was invited by one of the universities like this. I thought it's a big university, it's a big campus, they are doing a professional job. When I went there, they said every year they are doing some 2,000 people, they are absorbing or something. Absorbing means they are giving visas. I went to the classrooms. I could not see even a proper classroom where I could trace it as a proper classroom because every seat is full of dust and other things. Then I asked, what is this? Why no one is sitting in this class? I said, see, only a couple of rooms we are using because they give the visa, people come there, they go and work in the KFC and other things. This is what's happening. So don't think that all these advertisement what you see, all the agents what you are sending, they are sending to the right universities or something. And in the universities also, what is happening? Don't think that when your children come back, they have good communication skill and other things, that they got it from the university. No. See, in the classroom, you are not talking. So that means you are not developing your communication skill. Your communication skill you develop when you interact with your friends, your society, everything over there, you learn and understand. But the problem is, without getting prepared, if you go to that place, you don't know the culture over there, you don't know the etiquettes, you behave in the way where you were living, that is not matching with that system. So the people looking at you think that your entire nationalities, the culture is like that. So as a brand ambassador, you are spoiling your national name also. So it should not happen. So if you decided you need to migrate, you need to have a proper career design plan. That is what AIMRI is now getting into it. We are getting this efficient system over there. We'll have a proper plan. That's why we were searching for many institutes. We identified that the very objective is just like other institutes. Because I told you about my daughter's issue. No teachers call her and check whether she is still working in the same field. No universities call them. No college call them. That means they have absolutely no commitment towards their service. Because we are all working in an industry. When we deliver something, we take the customer feedback. We are communicating with the clients whether they are happy with the service or not. But in the academics, it is not at all happening. Their job is to show you are going to get a job through us. Unfortunately, industry is not having a system to train these people, so they blindly take the people from the academics also. This is going to change. You should understand that academic people have absolutely no commitment. They will just grab the money from the parents' pocket, and unknowingly the parents think that once they are sent to the university, their job is finished. The university will take care of it, nothing. If you are good, you will transform yourself. This is going to happen, but at least in our system, this should not happen. If you decide to go abroad, at least 1 year in advance or 2 years in advance, you should start preparing for it. That is the procedure now we are trying to develop. That's why we at last met a person who is quite committed, who wants to make some changes. Captain Sohan, he was in army also. He is a disciplined person. He is in this field for almost 14 years. So we are going to work together. For us also, the journey just begin. So we need to make a procedure. We need your feedback also. We need to work together. We need to make a system so that at least 1% of these millions going abroad, we can send them properly. That will be our contribution. After seeing it, maybe others will also change. We cannot change the entire people. So hope you will also join in our drive. My humble request is, especially to the parents, don't blindly believe any university, nothing. It's all bullshit. Their objective is to take money from your pocket. And in industry, we need to train all these people again. So if you are sending these children, please make a proper career design so that, because many students are going for medical colleges over there, he will explain. They don't know that after passing out, only few percent can write the exam and come back and practice. So they need to change the profession. And you are joining the medical industry or engineering industry without any talent. You cannot perform there, you cannot make life happy. Especially other day, I was watching a video of Schwarzenegger. He was saying, because US is the ultimate destination for this migration, but 78% of the people working over there in the industry, they are unhappy because they chose a wrong profession and they are forced to work. With the salary they are getting, okay, they are getting salary, but there is no job satisfaction. So if the career design is proper, at least you will find out a job which is matching with your potential. We know, AIMRI, we have a system where how to make yourself happy in the industry that we will train. So selection of your field, selection of your college, we are all going to help. We will guide you. Don't get misguided by the promises given by the agents. He may have to change a little bit according to our requirement. We will learn something from him also, but we will make a common procedure to make everything on track. See, if, as per the statistics, 75%, around 75% students going abroad for studies, they settle over there. So first question is, when you send your children, they are going to be settled there or they are going to be coming back? Because these two things have to be designed in two different ways. From my personal experience, because I am someone who has traveled more than Santosh Josh Kulangara, because he traveled in more countries. I traveled only in maybe 70 countries, but I spent more time than Santosh. I had traveled around with my movie to so many film festivals and I mix around with people. So many cities. Okay. So I know the way the Indians, especially Malayalis, they live abroad. We have office in 29 countries. But if you ask me personally where I will stay, I will stay only in UAE. I don't want to leave any place because that is my taste. So when you make a specification to select the area, I believe at least 100 parameters will be there. Minute things you need to look into it because it depends on taste. Don't look at another person because every person taste is different. That you have to be very, very careful because for some people, food is very important. So you cannot compromise on the food. If you go to a country where you don't get masalas, then it's a problem, right? You don't know cooking and that's a big problem. Some places you will have to live like a second class or third class citizen. Okay. So some places language is a problem. Some places children's education will be a problem. First of all, if you want to go for this process, first you go and buy a world map. You should understand where is this place, how far is it, how long it will take to travel. And if you are going to settle down, first try to understand the life will be enjoyed by only the second generation. First generation has to struggle like anything. See, because so many people migrated to UK and other things, the life is miserable sometimes. I have personally seen. Wife is doing the night shift, husband is doing the day shift. Because someone has to look after the child, not like here, okay. And you won't get a maid or something, you need to work hard. 7 days you need to work, 5 days you need to work in the office, then 2 days you need to take care of everything. Climatic condition, unbelievable. Winter, if you go, every day 1 hour you need to remove the ice in Canada and other things. If you don't do it, and if you go for a vacation, if someone fell on in front of your home, someone slip, you are liable for that one. And another thing is, whatever your parents earn, don't think that you will get the entire share back because as per UK policy, whatever I earn, my daughter has to, tomorrow if she get a passport over there, she has to pay 40% to the government. And inheritance tax is up to 80% in certain countries. You need to think about these things. Whatever your parents, you don't think that you will get the entire money back. So many minute parameters. These are we are going to list down in our joint venture because we need to get these people. Otherwise, don't think that those people went and got a job immediately. Don't think. They are all struggling. Most of the people will have only $50 in their pocket at the end of the month. This is the way things are happening. Because the moment you gather, okay, you can easily buy a home because you are getting it for 20 years. Car, everything you can buy. But thing is, after that, you need to live with the $50 or $100. I have personally seen so many people. But some people are very happily living in Zimbabwe. We were in Zimbabwe last year for 10 days. We met many people where they are happily living, some people. But they are compromising on so many things because they miss out many things. They want to go to India, how many hours they need to travel. So they are compromising many things. Okay, so it depends on your level of compromise. You can think about all these things. So I'm not discouraging. Last couple of months I have seen almost 5 people, they are resigning from UK and they are coming to Dubai and settle down. Because their priority is that one. Because they find more comfortability here because the things are changing in UK. But some areas it is they are opening up. In Germany, I struggled a lot once I went to see my professor because I was taught by Germans. So I went to Rostock once. You had to perform Kathakali actually to understand the location and other things. Struggled a lot. So this kind of things you need to see. And the political situations are changing every year. We don't know what is going to happen in many countries. And the biggest problem now in Europe is nowadays I am going to Europe, I take my purse, I will put it here, I will put my hand also because otherwise if you turn you will be pickpocketed. That is the beauty of countries like Dubai, no? Here absolute say we think that the entire world is like this. No, it is worse. Worse means every year it is getting worse. You should look into all these aspects before deciding something. But as part of our career design program, this is also a part. So we will surely make a proper design. We want to make sure that none of the ARIES family children, they should be misguided. They should go in the right path and let us see. Let us find out a solution. If there is a problem, there is a solution. Thank you.